You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being grown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And Rick Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit her black ass down.
Yeah, I said it. That's another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, what's going on? And we back in the place. Let me tell you, I got a smile on my face because I want to let you know if I come through, I'ma go for the gold.
Boy got them chocolate dropper bars.
Yeah, what's going on? This is your man Humvee.
Ilran is back.
And DJ the DJ, what up though?
Man, I had a terrible flu spell, so I still have a little cough. I got some pills from the doctor, 2 prescription type pills, and 2 big bottles of cough syrup. And that's what I've been on for the past couple of days.
Cough syrup and pills.
Cough syrup and pills.
I mean, pills and cough syrup. You got that scissor? You got that good stuff? You got that activist?
Well, I don't think we should let people know that, but
Put your business all out in
right.
internet.
Hey, what that dude said on that, I would not incriminate myself.
And so I am officially 34. Just had a birthday.
Congratulations.
34 years
34,
in the
man.
pot.
I can say that 34
Welcome
years.
to 34. Twin, right?
Yeah, my twin sister. Me and my twin sister. We went out to Turkey Leg
Y'all
Hut.
both 34.
Birth 34.
Shout out to your twin.
What up, sis?
Hey, twin.
She was born like a 2:30, and I was born at 2:31. My dad always calls at 2:30. Talks to my sister, be like, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna call your son. Let me call my son." And he calls me. Happy birthday.
1 minute, dog.
Yeah.
Damn, you was on her. You was on her.
They said
Y'all must have been tied together.
They said, well, from what my mom and dad said, the doctor said I was on top of her.
Yeah.
So they grabbed her first because I was sitting on top of her. And then they pulled me out.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, we're 34.
Congratulations.
And I went to Austin.
That is a
and
terrible visual.
hey, man, come on.
You ain't that twin.
I was
34.
different at firstborn.
Me and my twin 18 months apart, so it's a little different.
You and your twin? 18 months?
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been to Austin? Of course y'all have. Have y'all ever been to 6th Street? I haven't been to 6th Street since like high school. So I went to 6th Street as a grown man, paying bills, driving down there myself, and it is weird. 6th Street
Austin
is weird.
is known to be a weird city.
Oh my God.
Keep Austin weird.
Yeah,
Sunday
they
fun
kind
day?
of,
Oh my goodness, man.
they're kind of proud of being weird.
Right.
I was like, man, I'm ready to come back to Houston and just go to work. Because this party life was too much for me, man.
That's because you're 34.
That's probably what it was.
You feeling it?
I was tired of bouncing around from bar to bar. I was like, man, no, can we just stay in one spot? Like, no, we got to do. And they do a lot of drugs out there. They do a lot of drugs.
I couldn't tell you about that.
Like every person was tapping their nose like, hey, you want something? I was like, what?
Oh,
no.
You know, that's big, though. It's big.
It's big.
Like,
people don't feel comfortable enough around me to do shit like that.
yeah, but wait till you go to the bathroom or something.
Yes, I'm telling you. Crazy.
I'm glad I haven't had that experience.
But see, you're not in the mix of that type of...
Well, we're going to have to go down there.
Nah, I wouldn't be around on those tappers. I'm good on that.
Now, see, I went a few years ago for the South by Southwest.
Right.
Shout out to Khalil. And that was really my first real experience with it.
Right.
Because the only other time I went out there, me and my brother and my cousins, a couple of years and years.
Yeah.
And we didn't kick it real heavy. And that was one of those regretful moments when they had a freestyle battle and I didn't get in it.
Wow.
Because I was sitting there like, Man,
I can't believe he didn't. Okay, look. So check this out. So when we first,
I played myself so hard.
I know
and it was
you
some
did.
money
I
involved,
know
too,
you did, man.
look, check this out.
Man,
Look,
I
so
was
when we
tripping with
first
myself.
start at the job, because I used to work where y'all currently work.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah, we still good though.
Oh, okay. So, it was like around Christmas time. It was around December, and they were having like a big Christmas party, and they told us to freestyle, and I didn't. I was like, nah, I'm not freestyling.
That was back in your freestyle days?
Yeah, but I just wasn't gonna do it.
All right.
I was like, nah. But he did it, and he killed it.
Yeah.
Like, this is the craziest part. That shit was how many years ago? 12 years ago.
Did it make you want to,
I still
though?
remember some of the bars he spit in the freestyle.
Spit some of them.
No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't
Merry
want to fuck him up.
Christmas.
Like no, but like he really did that shit. So it's funny for me to hear him say he didn't because they said this and he went.
Wow.
He was like, "Oh, y'all rappers," and we both were like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Well, freestyle." I was like, "Nah." He grabbed the mic and he went. So for him to say that,
Wow.
that was a freestyle battle, a challenge or something going on here, I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked and appalled.
I've done that on a few occasions though, dog. Like
Really?
that time was bad because it was money on the table, and I left it on the table, and I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
Because I knew nobody could rap in there,
Right.
and then when I stood around to listen, I was proven right.
Right.
I left that money on the table, and it wasn't like $50. It was like a couple $100, man. I don't
You
know
should
what
have been grabbed that.
I don't know what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
for real.
I did it then, and I did it on my senior trip in Cancun.
Really?
But I did it then. At that time, I didn't want to outshine anybody,
Okay.
which is
okay.
like the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
Like first, that was
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah, you
and
can't
then
do that no more.
And then the Austin shit was the second time.
You cannot do that.
Because I had homeboys and shit with me that liked to freestyle.
Right.
So I'm like,
But you was gonna murder him.
yeah,
though.
y'all get it. Y'all get it.
Yeah. Let them get some shine.
I'm gonna sit back. Y'all get it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the same
you would
thing.
have murdered
Yeah.
him too, though. Like, oh man, when the
And that's
podcast go off,
the crazy thing is that's what they did. They was like, anybody want to rap, and everybody turned and looked at me like, yeah, let Rand do it. Nah, I'm chilling, man. Y'all get it. Y'all have
man.
fun.
See,
yeah, that's crazy.
that's the same thing that happened to me when I was at the at DJ Screw's spot, RP DJ Screw, and I had the chance to sing in front of him, but I didn't. I gave him my number.
You mean to tell me?
You
Yes,
could have been
man.
a good version of Big Mo.
I
You
could have.
coulda been.
Yes, I could have. I could have been. I could have been.
You
man.
could have been the version,
And
of
it was
Big
like
Mo
a
that
scene
everybody
from a
would have
movie.
Been able to actually say.
because I gave.
They wouldn't have called you. What Cameron call him? The fat nigga with the purple. What did Cameron? You would have just been the fat nigga in the purple suit.
Yeah. Okay, look,
I ain't fat though.
can we discuss Cameron real
No, I'm
quick?
just saying, like, you wouldn't. That wouldn't have been your marker. Like, they
Right.
don't know Big Mo can sing because they don't really think he can sing that way. It's like, man, that fat nigga in a purple suit.
Yeah. With them damn Oompa Loompas
Go
out there.
ahead, DJ. What you was going to say?
No, I was gonna say like, okay, so this is something that we didn't discuss as far as being part of the pod, but it's something I did want to talk about because I've been hearing a lot about Cameron lately. Is it just me,
Killer.
or is he ain't shit? Like I don't think he's shit.
Shit like what?
Like I don't think he's worth like the status or stature that he has.
that people give
like
him.
the way people give him praises and accolades. I don't feel like he that guy.
So I'm saying if you had an album, he wouldn't be featured on it.
Oh, not at all. Not by a long shot.
Okay. Not even the second or third album.
Nah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like if I did 10 albums, that motherfucker
10
wouldn't be on one of them.
So he wouldn't even be on number
Cameron
7.
don't make my top 100.
Hold on, no. You take it back. Take it back.
No.
Not top 100. Take it back.
Cameron don't make my top 150.
Are you serious?
I'm not a big Cameron fan.
All right. So, okay,
be
guys.
honest, dog.
Okay.
No, I'm serious.
Now you
man.
over exaggerate.
No, I'm
150.
not.
Come on. Take it
150.
back. Take it back.
Hey man, I know a lot of hip hop, dog. I know my shit. Don't
God
make me get my
dang.
bag. Don't make me.
Killer
get my,
went hard on the
on what?
Till a Casket drop with the clips, the Popeyes joint.
Hey
don't think
man,
he
when
went
you
hard
say
on
stuff like "Holy moly," I say "Okie dokie." Like I don't want to hear that.
You
dog.
start losing credibility, dog.
Yeah, like he ain't. Like, I mean, when I go back and I think about old Cam, Confessions of Fire Cam, Horse and Carriage, that shit wasn't hard to me.
It wasn't.
I wasn't listening to
I
that shit
couldn't
like,
stand
But it went hard.
Mamacita, Senorita, Looking for a White.
Not
I
the
wasn't
radio
listening-
ones.
No.
Give me an album cut. The one that he was talking about.
Charlie Baltimore killed that one though on the remix though. You might see Charlie in the Benz or Ferrari
fuck
in the
with
C or Bacardi getting bent at a party.
I fuck with Cam. Cam is on the top 100.
Not mine.
Killer's on top 100. Shout out to Killer.
Fuck Killer.
Damn.
Yeah, I said it.
I don't. Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, yes you
Yeah,
did.
you said it.
Goodness gracious.
I'm not the biggest Cameron fan, man. I just, the Dipset movement was huge though.
Yeah,
Right.
it was.
Again,
It was
Impact.
big, and
Yeah.
Jim Jones actually came out to be a good sounding rapper.
Right.
Jewels was the best one.
Jewels was.
Jules stood out eventually.
Eventually.
What about J.R. Ryder?
Yeah.
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 Somebody say something when I'm sipping my water.
I'm bad. My bad.
No, because
my
I was
bad.
going blank too. I was
yeah.
like, nah. Yeah.
But I'm not a Cam fan. Like I give people credit for the work that they put in or the skill that I never try to take anybody's skill away from them.
I need a new
Now
chair.
whether I personally like you or not,
Yeah.
that's my opinion. But like your skill, I can't take it. I don't feel like his voice is great. I don't feel like his delivery is great. His lyrical
Okay,
content.
so what about Mace then?
Mace
Because
is
they
way
were both.
better.
They were both.
No.
They came
don't
together,
do
though.
that. Don't do that.
But they
No,
said
don't do
they
that.
was. They was a
Don't do
part of
that.
the same.
But don't do that. But because you are with somebody, don't make them your equal.
No. I'm not
Bun B
saying
and
that
Pimp C
though.
not equals?
I'm not saying that though. I'm just saying they came up together. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
that's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
mean, but that's,
I'm not talking about
that's
the skill
more
level,
about
though.
proximity. They Harlem guys, of course.
Yeah,
they
that's
came
what I
up
mean.
together.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Right, they both played basketball.
Right.
They both rap. They both from Harlem. They're around the same
Yeah,
age.
go ahead.
Of course, they came together at some point. Right, but when it was Killer Cam and Murder Mace, I get all of that.
Right.
But Mace has standalone hits.
Right.
I can't think of a standalone Cameron hit.
Yes, you can.
Like
I
what?
feel like they can hear me breathing.
Like Oh
No,
Boy
that one,
featuring
that
Jewel
one.
Santana,
Yeah, you're right. God.
and it was a Just Blaze beat, and he was on Rockefeller.
Okay. All right.
What happened?
Damn.
I'm just saying, dog.
Oh boy.
Featuring Jewel Santana,
Damn.
Just Blaze beat, and he's on Rockefeller. Come on, man, stop.
Cam a blam blam 'em.
You know what I'm saying?
Flam 'em.
Like even say just think about that song. Like nothing's. Come on, man. It's nothing. Come on, man.
Hey, but after listening to I was jamming the 20th anniversary Bad Boy CD compilation, and the Nelly joint. Nelly had spit.
Oh yeah.
Nelly came in the game. His first single.
Nelly had spit.
It was different in country. But if you wrote the lyrics to Country Grammar down,
Oh yeah.
he was saying
Country
some
Grammar was
shit.
hard.
Yeah, it was.
It took me. It was way after before I actually listened to Country Grammar and heard how hard those lyrics were.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Plus, I heard him freestyle in the basement. I was like, oh wait a minute,
Yeah.
And
Nelly's a rapper.
Right.
on my way driving to Austin, me and my cousin, we was jamming Zero, and we was jamming the old Zero. I was like, man, I love the old Zero versus the new Zero. I don't like the singing Zero. I don't like the fact that he's doing too much.
Rotha.
Rotha. Shout out to Zero. Rotha, I don't. I mean, give me 7 songs sprinkled throughout 15 cuts.
Yeah. I mean, but okay, when somebody has that much music,
Rotha.
I feel like, I mean, first of all, something's always to be said for evolution. Like, if you're the same person now that you were 15 years
DJ
ago.
got some answers.
He
for
does,
you,
but
boy.
that's why I like throwing it out there. That's why I like throwing it out. He'll answer. That's why I love it. I
No,
love
I'm
DJ.
saying like something is to be said for that, man. Like he has to
Extra
evolve.
analytical.
So he decided that he's gonna
answers
do
from
something
DJ.
new.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a new side of me. Here's the problem what most people have. We want our artists to stay the same.
Yeah.
We
you're
don't
right.
want to see them grow and develop. Now we have had the luxury
But
of
with
seeing,
Zero,
go ahead.
we actually felt different. Because there's a lot of people I've talked to that said after a while, they was like, damn, Zero, you can't be pissed off all the time.
You're right.
That's true.
I think I said that when he was on the self-titled Zero album, where he had the platinum FUBU sitting on top of the car, the self-titled Zero album.
Okay.
I don't know that
All right,
album
God.
cover. Zero put out a lot of music,
He did,
and
he
it wasn't
did, he did.
wasn't mixtapes.
It did.
Right.
It did.
Zero wasn't dropping mixtapes. Zero's dropping albums.
And even if they were mixtapes, they sounded like albums. Like he was putting them together.
They did.
Like, and to a couple of artists, I feel like did that very well. I felt like Joe Budden did that very well with the new music
Joey.
series, and I feel like Fab did that very well. Fab,
FABO.
that motherfucker there. I
I
think
don't know what I'm
is-
doing here now. That must be the.
I don't like that the summer shootout part 2. I don't like
Okay,
that.
that's cool. But he's still spitting that shit though.
Wait a minute. The summer
first one?
okay, that's Fab shit, right?
Yeah, summer shootout, the first one, yes, but he had all them features on there. I think it was catered. I think it was
Joe.
catered.
I think Joe drops Friday.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, Rage and the Machine.
Rage and the Machine. Correct me. Thank you.
Him and A-Rap music.
Oh, okay.
And some of the cuts on there are already hard. Like if you listen to the Flex joint with him, Fab, and Tory Lanez,
Yeah.
that's nice.
If you did an album, you would have Joe Budden.
Fucking right.
I would have him just to say.
I'm a intro Joe with
gonna intro.
8 strong bars, and I'm gonna let the nigga do 156. And that's gonna be what it is.
I just want Joe
You gotta
to
let
say,
Joe cook.
"Heavy, what up?" Like you do the.
Fuck that.
Yeah, all that. I just want,
Okay, I got it now.
yeah, I just want him to do that. That's it. He go hard.
Hey man, Joe is spitting. He got this one song. Did I send it out to y'all?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Joe. Whew. But that's my shit though.
Did you guys get a chance to check out Beans?
No.
Beans?
Beans what?
Oh, Beans. Yeah.
The Breakfast Club?
I listened to
I checked out every
the Breakfast Club and the Tax Stone joint.
Right.
He, after watching
The
that,
Tax Stone joint was real entertaining, dog. To hear
Right.
him tell the stories and shit about, his background. Like
Right.
I never heard. You always heard that Beans was authentic and everything,
Right,
but you
right.
you never
Right.
heard like. Well, I never heard him
Right.
give like one-on-one personal stories of growing
Right.
up.
yeah. But
Yeah.
to like the Breakfast Club interview, after watching that interview, I was like, Jay-Z needs to come and do an interview and just say, act like fucking Birdman and come in that bitch and say some retarded shit and walk out.
Why?
I don't know.
They
Just
could
'cause.
just complete the circle.
Yes, that's why. Yes. He needs to
On some random shit.
on some random shit.
What is Dame Dash doing? Because Dame seems like he has like some Dash TV or some shit that he's doing, and he's just sitting on
He's
the
keeping
couch
it
talking.
black on.
Dame Dash is a schizophrenic, in my opinion. He's
I can see
very.
that.
I mean, we're not gonna go there, but he's very impulsive, right? And so, like, he just does shit for the sake of doing shit.
He does.
No, here's the thing. I think it looks like he does it for the sake of doing shit,
Okay.
but he really thinks about it,
Right.
and it may not really make sense, but at least he thought about it before he did it.
Right.
I agree. I'll rescind my statement, and I agree with what you said. But I think he definitely has multiple personality disorder. Something's going on with that motherfucker.
If you ain't a boss, you ain't. I mean, what's the point of talking?
Like, okay, so like, I wish we were doing a podcast when that came out. I could have told that to shreds a million
you
different
could
ways.
have told the
Yeah.
boss. You couldn't have told the boss
Nah,
because you ain't a boss.
Man, it's a whack ass argument, dog.
It was pretty bad, dog.
Yeah, it was
And it was funny to me that nobody else saw it like
Right.
that. Like everybody else was like, Dame dropping jewels, man. He giving knowledge. Like you gotta
Y'all
be a
don't see
boss.
the flaw in this man.
And I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, nigga, you don't start off as boss.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
don't start off as a boss. Definitely.
And he's talking
In
about
nothing that you do.
yeah, and he's talking the way he's talking is like you became a boss through boss activities while being bossed around by bosses to be a boss.
Right. Right. Birth the boss.
It was crazy. Now it was kind of like how Rick Ross at one point would just use that as the answer to any question you give him.
Right,
Like,
right.
like Ross, what you have for lunch? I'm a boss.
Right. It's
It
almost.
seemed like he was like that for a minute.
Yeah,
though,
he
dog.
was, he
It
was.
Like, hey man, so what kind of shoes you wearing? I'm a boss. Boss.
Like the only time when that is true is when you look at the old world, right? When they were born as heirs
Yeah,
to
I
the
said
throne, right? So, like he was born and he was a boss. Cause if he's 9 years old and his dad is killed, I'm the boss.
Right.
If we not living in that world, motherfucker, you work your way up.
Yeah.
Because he worked his way up. Everybody around him worked their way up. Because think about it. He was on there talking about a dude who was his big homie.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that you were under somebody, motherfucker.
Right.
That's how you got a big homie, because you a little homie. You know what I'm
He was
saying?
talking about people giving you money. If somebody's giving you money,
They might as well be your daddy. The fuck out of here.
I was like, what the hell, dog?
So I can't get change back?
You retarded, dog.
Anyway, dog. Anyway,
Change back with my bag of chips and soda.
because basically nobody's business works. Nobody else's business model works. Like, even the fact that they all work.
Yeah.
Like, all these big companies and everything have, you know, small business loans and everything, even small. It's like, but you got a loan, so you're not a boss.
Right. According to
You got a
that,
loan, or you got to pay somebody back.
Yeah.
You're not a boss.
I don't know. Shout out to Dame Dash, though. Other than that,
Shout
like,
out to
and his
Dame
son
Dash.
selling cookies. Other than that,
Like a boss. What kind of cookies?
boss cookies.
Boss cookies.
You know, other than
Oh,
that, dog,
man.
he's a brilliant guy. I mean, really. I mean, it sounded funny, but I just wanted to say, like, to clear this up. He's crazy as shit for some of the stuff he says that he thinks normal people would understand. Like,
Right.
it doesn't fit normal world perspective. But other than that,
Yep.
that dude knew what he was doing. He took care of a lot of people,
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
And now I also
including
think,
Cameron.
right. I think
Opie-dopey.
you stupid, dog. I think Dame Dash has genius to him.
Yeah.
Most crazy people are geniuses. No.
No.
Most geniuses are crazy people.
There you go. So he has a lot going for himself.
It doesn't work both ways, dog.
Right, okay,
I saw the look.
All things are not equal.
It doesn't work both ways.
Right. So I understand that he has a lot going for himself. I understand what he brought to the game, what he means to the game. But they don't give you a pass to be a dumbass and be a dickhead, a douchebag, and just say anything and think I'm going to go with it.
Right.
So while I have a lot of respect for Dame for what he did, in tandem with my favorite rapper, but they don't have nothing to do with the dumb shit he said after y'all not, together anymore. And if you said any dumb shit before that, then, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, moving right along. What we got?
Hey, just a quick question.
Wise words from DJ to DJ over there. By the way,
We need the genie.
601-641-9474.
right.
601-641-YISI. Call in, leave your comments, make all that good shit.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
yeah.
Hey, go ahead. Who we covered by today?
We are covered by today. We're covered by Slow and Low, straight rye whiskey.
I think I did one on this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
did.
but it's been a while.
I don't know.
So we're going to remix it?
Slow and Low.
Remix slow and low, rock and rye,
Keep going, folks. Shit, don't be.
brown in your cup.
Give us a half
Don't
a
keep
damn.
it, don't keep it dry, 'cause I like it slow and low. Slow and low.
He crooning, y'all.
Slow and low. Damn, I killed it with that one.
That works, man. That works.
Yeah,
Straight
it is.
rye whiskey, man.
It
I like
is.
this. I don't know how to say this.
It'll put you in that mood.
I don't know how to say this company that makes it though.
Let me see. Let me see if I can
It's-
enunciate.
America's
'Cause you ain't a
original
boss.
bottled cocktail, Slow and Low. 84. Oh, okay.
Well, you know, if Dame Dash was here. Well, that's how bosses do. Bosses makes names that you can't pronounce.
Oh, Hot Statters. Hot Statters.
I can't even
See,
read
he's
it.
a boss.
Proud maker of rock and rye. Slow and low. Hot Statters.
Buy my cookies. He's a boss.
Balls.
So, going back to Austin 6th Street, we were out there. Every club or bar we went to,
Right.
white people, young white kids. Of course, University of Texas is there.
There's lots of those.
Of course, University of Texas is there.
That shit sounded so weird.
I just wanted
I don't
to.
think that came
I
out.
know you was trying to. Blah. all the young white people had the Kanye attire. Tell me what the Kanye attire is. Anybody know?
YISI?
The YISI attire, the bed shirts and the pants with the Yeezy shoes, and everybody was dancing like this. The yay, the whatever the I don't know what that is.
And shit.
Yeah, all that, and all at every club they were jamming, every bar. Kendrick Lamar. And me and my cousin were looking at each other like, why did jamming Kendrick Lamar? No J. Cole, no whatever other artists. Kendrick Lamar, first album. Not his second.
That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. We walked past. It's a bunch of homeless people out there on 6th Street too, at Panhandle and all that stuff.
Did they dress like Kanye too?
Yeah, yeah. So
He said it.
We walked past a homeless guy. We seen him reading the paper. Guess who's on the front cover?
Yeezy.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is on the cover. Like,
Y'all went through a time capsule.
it was like,
Yeah, y'all went to a
like
time-
what
y'all
the
was
hell
in
is
the
going
twilight
on?
zone,
Why is
motherfucker.
Kendrick Lamar
Quantum leap backwards.
and not the song that you probably thinking, the I Am a Sin and Kill My Vibe song, like all the other songs, the all with MC8 on there.
Oh, that was my shit.
Yeah, but it was just kind of weird to me. And the guy we were with, my cousin's cousin, he's like a promoter / bartender / all this stuff, and he works like at all the
Cordell
clubs
Stewart,
there.
gotcha.
So we got in the club, we got in every spot, like real easy. The drinks there are like $30. We paid half that, so $15.
We can do simple math, motherfucker.
Son of a gun.
It sounds like a kid. I'm 12, going on 13. That's generally how that works.
What was the liquor stores at?
But man, and he was calling everybody a nigger. And everybody there, predominantly white, call him nigger. Like, what's up, my nigga? Hey, my nigga. Hey, my nigga.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, what do you guys think about calling another race nigga? I don't think we've ever talked about that. Like, you calling another race nigger, and we're black. And we
I
use
personally
that
don't
word
do it.
as a term of endearment.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
I don't call nobody a nigga. Like, outside of my niggas. Like, that's it. But no, I just wouldn't do that.
Because that gives them leeway to call you nigga.
No, but here's the thing. So this is the way I frame that argument.
I don't
That-
even
that-
like to say it in front of other people because it's
Other races,
It's
yeah.
like I'm not going. I feel like it's hypocritical for me to
Right.
be mad at somebody for using the term outside of the race if they hear me using it all the time, dog. That's like cussing in front of kids and then getting mad when you hear them say a cuss word.
Well, this happened at me when I was like 16, 17. Just a little backstory. I was working
go.
at Galena Park, cutting grass for Parks and Recreation, working with a bunch of white kids. I was the only black dude there. I
Right.
was calling them nigger. Nigga.
You were?
I was.
Nigga.
I was. So then one morning, one of the white dudes, he was like, anyway, my nigga. And I was like, I froze. I was like damn, they wanted to slap him, but I didn't. I just let him keep
It was
doing
your
it.
fault, fool.
Yeah. And then that's
My
one of those
nigga.
things that's in my head. And I know not to do that anymore around a different race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that white nigga.
You know that one white nigga?
There's a bunch of white niggas over
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
So who jumped you? You that white nigga over there?
But like, the way I see it is this: you believe the conversation that you're born into. And we were born into a conversation as to where we could call each other nigga and it was okay. And it was to be respected by everybody else, that they could not use the word. And it was what it was. And we referred to each other as nigga. And we didn't allow them to say nigga. And we didn't call them nigga. But now that narrative has changed. And so I understand that people, while I don't agree with it, I understand that it happens. I mean, because the world doesn't need DJ's approval to do something.
Yes, we do.
So I understand that these people will continue to call each other nigga, and it is what it is. Now I don't like it, and if it happens in my presence, I will speak on it, if it's appropriate. And what I mean by that is that the situation has to match my words. If I'm at a football game and a white guy calls a black guy nigga, I ain't gonna say nigga, we're at a football game, right? But if we're in a closed setting and I can build with him, I have opportunity to say words to him and build with him and not just come at him, and then I will.
It also depends on, I'm finna be funny, it also depends on the school.
That wasn't funny.
Yes, it was. Yes,
You don't get no badoom ching on that. Shout out to Shoot from the Hip.
You know, Yates and Madison.
Badoom ching.
No weapons.
Montoyas. Reese.
Yeah, that one failed, dog. That one failed.
Hey, big fail. I'm glad you didn't throw the safety net out there for him. I appreciate that.
All right. God damn it. So what do you think about that? So you wouldn't call the opposite race?
I'm a lot more cautious. Like, that wasn't something that I threw around all the time anyway.
Right.
And the older I've gotten, the more loose I've been with it.
Right.
Because the more loose I've been, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just try to be a little bit more relaxed about everything now because I've had some issues with being stressed out that I don't want to keep going.
Right.
I realized a lot of it was just me on myself. Like, don't be stressed all the fucking time by yourself. Worrying about shit. So, I do use the term.
Right.
Very playfully.
Right.
And sometimes angrily.
Right. Okay, so I had an incident this summer where I was being serious with my son, and to let him know I was serious, I said nigga. Because that was a thing when we grew up, like when we going back and forth and I need to let Il Rand know that I'm not playing anymore, it's like, man, stop, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
It's just what it was. And so my son was at the store,
nigga, if you don't...
and he took a long time. And he's stupid. He took a long time. So we're outside, and I'm waiting for him to come out. So him and his friend come out, and I'm explaining to him that, why were you taking so long? And he was like, oh, we were just doing this and that. And I'm like, man, we trying to go. And he's still making excuses. So I'm like, I don't care what you was doing, nigga.
Right.
Like, I'm letting him know at this moment, shit just got real. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he takes offense.
Right.
So he tells my wife, and she in turn says to me, like, Dante don't like to be called nigga.
Instead of using his name, instead of saying Dante.
No, like, because it was bad.
The point was to be offensive, though.
Right.
Okay.
It was to make you uncomfortable, for you to know that right now, I'm not fucking playing with you. Like, don't do this.
You ain't supposed to like it.
It's an ongoing joke that I'd be like, man, that brother in our household, because he was like, well, you can't just call me brother. That's what he says in his 15-year-old mind, right? Like,
come on, brother.
Come on, brother. No, but I wanted him to know. I wanted him to be uncomfortable. I wanted to.
You like how I handle those white boys. Yeah. Malcolm X.
What? Shout out to Damon Wayans, baby. That's a Major Payne reference. You ain't catch that.
You like how I handle them white boys? Yeah. Malcolm X.
I am not your damn brother.
Wow.
Yeah. So now again,
goodness.
now I remember at one point when the NAACP had a funeral for the word nigga, and I remember
I do remember that
writing something, and
like pretty recent.
it was around the line. It was around. It said it went like this. This one piece. It said, "I'm not concerned with saying nigga, but I do despise the ignorance. For those who don't follow me, let me explain the difference. Diligence in actions makes aborting words irrelevant. Make actions rise up to the level of our intelligence. No gagging on the gnat and swallowing the elephant. Be concerned with the cure, not doses of the medicine." So that's just kind of how I feel about it. Like, it's a word, and it can mean, any word can mean what you want it to mean. You could say, I had a bad day.
Right.
And bad is as it describe what your day was. It means your day wasn't good. And you can say, man, I seen this chick, but she was so bad. Like, and that means she looked good. Right? So one word.
You throw that in there?
What happened?
Nigga.
Nigga, she was bad.
but then you'll be like, "What's your version of bad?"
Right. Everybody understands what you mean when you say it. Now, bad can literally mean good.
See.
What happened?
Oh, I thought you was giving your version of bad. That's what I was asking.
Right. No, I was just saying that.
Bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Run DMC.
Already. So that's how I feel about words. Like, I feel like we can take ownership of that word and make it mean what we want it to mean.
Yeah.
And I understand why people would continue to try to stretch it to mean what they want it to mean. Now, I personally don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no white boy call my son or nobody else a nigga. Like I said, in the proper setting, I will address it. If it's an improper setting, then I won't, because it can go somewhere else and it just leads to all bad shit.
Definitely.
But that's all I got to say.
There it is.
And
Scene. 601-641-9474. 601
call us.
641.
Please call.
9474. What's on the
Leave us a review on. Make sure you subscribe on iTunes. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And make sure when you check us out on iTunes, you leave us a review, man. Let us know what you think about the show. Good, bad, and indifferent. We'll read it.
how you do it? I was trying to do it.
I don't know. It's like, whatever it was you was doing, that just sound like
you put way too
struggle.
much thought into that one now. You don't have to figure out how to do
That's
that.
the most strugglingest I ever heard in my life. Oh, man, don't ever do that again.
I'll keep looking at this camera like, should I turn this camera on?
Turn it on.
It sounded like you was caught between a rock and a hard place.
Shit. Turn it on, son. Turn it on, son. What we got on the list, son? Jay-Z on the... Oh, okay. We can.
What?
Oh, yeah, well...
What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. I'm off the mic. What are you talking about? Did y'all listen to the Solange album?
Some of it. I hadn't had a chance to sit with it.
Okay.
So I feel like, me personally, I heard a lot of great reviews about the album, but I didn't have a chance to sit with the album, so I don't want to judge it based off the songs that I did hear. I thought they were cool. Did I think any song was great? No. Did I think any song was bad? No. I thought it was cool. I felt very first listen-ish. If you're a real music head, you know what I mean when I say you felt like it was a first listen.
Got it right.
So I didn't get a chance to sit with it, so I don't want to judge it. Yeah. But I will say kudos to Solange because she did make an impact. Her and her sister are the first sisters ever to have a #1 album in the same year. So shout out to the
she had a #1 album. That's what's up.
Family for doing that. And I think Solange is overall cool.
Yeah, she is.
And I think she has her own. What I appreciate about Solange is that she never played into B's narrative.
At all.
She never played into it, and I appreciate that.
She did. For me, I knew what it was when I first heard it. I was kind of caught off guard with the interludes from Master P. I was like, what is all this about? But after piecing it together, then I found out that she stayed out in New Orleans and recorded the album predominantly out there.
She lives in New Orleans, though, right?
Yeah. She has a house out there now and all that. So she recorded the album out there, and I was like, oh, okay, so I guess that has something to do with it. But for me, I know the album was like conscious neo soul, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Put it in that category. Of course, I like Cranes in the Sky. Don't Mess With My Hair with oh boy, I forgot his name. Yeah, you gotta listen to it. Ill Ran.
You check it out.
I have. I listened to it a little bit. I didn't listen to it a lot because that's not really my cup of tea. So
right. Just drink coffee next time.
Ba-doom-ch. Boss.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to see where I can put this damn thing to where
you want me to hold it?
No. Oh shit.
I think everybody got to pass the baton. I think you got to.
You officially out.
I think you got to pass the baton.
I think I do, dog.
Yeah.
Pass the peas like you used to do.
This is all, I'm a cut.
R.I.P. Thomas McCall for it.
Yeah, Tommy from Martin. Stand, though. It's a nice stand.
Tommy from Martin died today.
Stop playing.
54 years old.
What?
He had knee replacement surgery like a couple weeks ago. Maybe
He
a week or
died
so
from
ago.
complications of a knee replacement surgery?
No, he had a blood clot that led to an aneurysm, and the aneurysm ruptured, and he died.
Okay,
Oh,
I
my
didn't really mean
goodness.
to make fun of that. I was
I
like,
did not know that, bro.
Yeah, so when I said Pastor P's like you used to, that remind me about the Martin episode when Mama Payne was singing that song, and then lead to Thomas Ford and R.I.P. Tommy. And y'all know what his job was, right?
Nope.
yeah, he worked
He
for
ain't
like
had no job, man.
He worked for like a
Are you serious? You actually knew
A
what his
youth-
job was?
Yeah, like a youth
program,
home or something like that.
youth
yeah.
home.
How? Who found that out? On what
Come on,
episode
man.
was
Pay
that?
attention to the show, man. Come on, stop.
Yeah, he worked. Yeah,
You did not know.
No,
I
he
didn't know it
knew.
then, but
What?
I did know.
Do his laugh.
I can't do the laugh.
That's all I got.
No.
That's it. I'm done.
I feel like I got a wild nose here right now. I can't focus.
But yeah, for the most part, the Solange album was decent. I mean, it was okay. When I first heard it, I thought like, okay, I think you could put this album on in the Galleria and press play and just let it run. And let it run throughout all the stores in the Galleria and the Galleria while they're ice skating. That's what I thought of the album.
So the Solange album is ice skating music.
No, it's not ice skating music. It's Galleria music. How about that?
He called it ice skating
Ooh, nice. I gave kudos to myself.
He did.
I liked it. All right. Done with Solange. Going back to the Beanie.
Pat on a bat bill dance.
Yeah, going back to Beanie Mac.
Uh-oh.
Mac, bitch.
Like, what? Like, Charlamagne, kudos to Charlamagne.
For what?
He broke the nigga down.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Stop.
Beanie was like,
Uh-oh. See, now I have a perspective on this.
Let's hear it.
Let me hold it.
I felt like Beanie was this shit is so strange.
Let me
thing.
get.
Okay, pass it.
It ain't gonna be no easy way to do this shit, dog.
Right.
This film will never make the light of day, dog. You guys will never see this video. But
We're gonna get a producer.
okay, so Charlamagne knows how to rattle the cage, right?
Yeah.
Beans wasn't prepared for somebody who was gonna sit there and not get mad back or bitch up at the same time. It was like,
Right.
Oh,
You
but he
guys-
bitched up. He did.
Right. Who?
Charlamagne.
Huh?
Watch it again.
Nah.
He bitched up. He
Nah.
didn't do what Charlamagne does.
What?
Charlamagne watched his tone the entire time.
yeah, he
of
did.
course.
But see, that's what I was saying about
That's not Charlamagne though. That's not
No.
what he does.
When
it. He kind of does.
when does he turn up?
Why-
he turns up on his
watch
podcast,
watch-
but they don't turn
Hey,
up on.
don't just film me the whole time.
Watch his interview with Fredro. He didn't just stay calm. He offered him 5 minutes. I wonder why he didn't offer Beans 5 minutes.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But
He didn't want 5 minutes with Beans.
Yeah.
He
Goddamn
was
right.
tired
No.
that morning.
No.
Bullshit. That
No,
motherfucker
but I
be
think
working out
Charlamagne coulda-
and doing
could
Pilates
take
and
Beans.
shit.
He was tired.
I think he
was
could take
out your
42
motherfucking
beans.
mind. He would have mopped the floor with Charlamagne.
Nope.
Charlamagne ain't about
That's
that
why.
life, man.
That's
That's why
he
wax
asked him those
exists.
questions.
No,
That's
he
why
didn't.
Charlamagne asked
No,
him those
no,
questions.
no,
So
no,
you
no,
think
no.
your lung and your all that is?
Okay, hold this shit so I can get. Let me get in my bag.
I'm trying to tell
Let me
you.
tell you. Okay, so this is what it is. So, Beanie knew what was gonna come. He had prepared answers.
Of course.
So he was ready. All right. So Charlamagne came with the bullshit and he dismissed him by telling him, "You not qualified." Guess what?
That was his
Charlamagne
statement.
did? He capitulated. He said, I know I'm not qualified." So
No,
look,
but he states that all the time that he's not a gangster.
no,
He's not a-
that's not true. Like Charlamagne has
He
tried
does
to
do
portray
that.
himself as a gangster. He was a street guy when he was in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, population 8,000. He grew up on
But
a
he
dirt
don't
road.
claim that though.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Hold on. So Charlamagne never said that he was in the car.
Yes.
Charlamagne never said he was in the car finna go and shoot up a nigga house. Charlamagne didn't
Yes.
say that. I made this shit up.
Yes, he says
I made it up.
that.
That don't mean he's gonna walk
that's
around.
What
You
I'm
can't-
saying.
You can't have one
He don't say
incident.
that he's a gangster.
No, I'm saying
You can't
Beans
you
says
can't have
he's a
one
gangster. That's
incident
all I'm
and say
saying.
that I'm a gangster now.
Bean
Like,
says that. He said, I was strapped up to the teeth,
No,
ready to take them all out.
No, here's the thing.
I had the Mac on me.
Beanie says he's still a gangster.
Right.
Charlamagne says I used to be a street guy.
That makes sense too, though.
Okay.
Right. I'm not. That's all.
All
I'm
about
saying is
evolution, right?
that, again, I
And
agree.
that's what Charlamagne said.
Right. And so all I'm saying is, don't act like he's always been the straight lace corporate guy. He's corporate now.
Of course. Yeah.
Because he understands the value of his brand.
Got to check. Gotta
Right.
get that money,
So
for real.
I feel as though
Yeah.
they both did a good job of being who they wanted people to perceive them as.
Them?
Yes, Beanie wanted people to perceive him a certain way. I feel like he got his message across. Charlamagne wanted to be presented as an interviewer, and he came off correct. Here's the biggest.
Hey, don't get off the mic to where I gotta fix this shit.
Right. Okay, my bad. So, I apologize. Okay, so it's like this. If you listen
601
to the-
641 9474. Call and tell DJ to stay on the microphone when he talks.
Yes, do that. Okay, so when Beanie did the Tax Tone podcast the second time,
Right.
the genius in what Tax Tone did was he allowed Beanie to be emotional, right? And just vent.
Right.
So you listen to the interview, it's not an interview. It's a
Right.
lot of Beanie venting his frustrations.
Of course.
Right? Beanie came on and he quoted Styles P, quoting one of the lyrics of the song, saying like, "Don't be emotional. Wait, and, dry yourself off before."
Yeah.
That's who he wanted to be, but that's not who he was in that moment.
Right.
He was very emotional. I'm a huge Beans fan.
Impulsive?
No, it wasn't impulsive. It was emotional. Like it was emotional. So he was being emotional, and Tax let him be emotional. The difference in that and what he was doing at the Breakfast Club, he's being interviewed by Charlamagne and Envy, and Envy's playing the Envy role, which is the straight guy. Envy is not going to rattle your cage. It's not what he does. He's going to say what he knows, and he's going to state it as an opinion. He's not going to state it as a fact. Charlamagne is the person, he's the agitator. He's going to state his opinion like it is a fact. Like, hey, you did this. He's not going to say, well, what do you think about...
Yeah. He said you're a hypocrite.
Right. Which he's entitled to his opinion, but I don't have a lot of value for him saying that, because when you can give more evidence to say why you did something, that is not hypocritical in every situation. So that's what took place. Charlamagne had already decided. He made an assumption. He didn't ask a question. He decided that because you did this
Based
means
off the
that.
Tax Tone interview.
Again, but
Yeah,
it's
a lot
not
of
all.
it.
You
Yeah.
can't make a great decision with poor information, dog.
That's why he asked him face to face.
No, he didn't. That's what he was saying.
Beans,
he was
and
making.
Beans was given, and Beans was
This footage right
No.
there.
and look,
He was
Beans was like
casting aspersions. He was casting aspersions. He was telling Beans, "You are a hypocrite."
He is.
No, you got to be able to prove that.
He did.
No, he didn't.
With the Meek Mill situation.
No, he didn't. He gave all the information in that situation. He said, "Look, I felt like it was this." He held information from me. So he asked Charlamagne, "Is that not snakish behavior?"
On his part.
Right.
On Beans'
Meek's
part.
No, on Meek's part.
Not on Meek's part, because it was a
This video is shaky as shit.
it was a
asked-
concert. It was a concert.
is
Then he
what
didn't know
happened.
about the promoter.
This is what I'm talking about specifically. When he said he said Meek knew Game had just dropped 92 bars. He listened to
Right.
said listen.
Okay.
He said Meek had listened to 92 bars. He knew that
Beans did
Game
listen.
had big Beans up.
Right.
So when you see Beans here, it's obvious once
Right.
Beans knows what we're doing, it's obvious Bean had listened to 92 bars.
right.
So he's withholding information
Got you. I see what you're saying.
to further his own agenda.
Okay.
So that's snakish behavior. Beans asked Charlamagne if he agreed that was snakish behavior. Charlamagne had to capitulate and be like, yes, that's snakish behavior. That does not prove Beans as a hypocrite.
Beans is a hypocrite because he was trying to get the money from that concert.
That's not hypocrite. Now, words have meanings. You can't just take a word and make it mean what you want it to mean.
Okay.
A hypocrite means if I practice one thing yet I preach another. That's hypocritical. If I'm saying, hey, look, Il Rain, you need to go do this show for $100,000 so I can get this $15K, that don't make me a hypocrite. If I come around Il Rain and say, that may make me a lot of shit, but hypocrite ain't the word.
You're right.
It may make me a user, it may make me an opportunist, but it don't make me a hypocrite. Hey, Il Rain, man, look, come on, man.
Well,
look.
he said all those things too.
And that's
Charlamagne
cool,
did
but-
say opportunist.
Right, and that's
you know
cool.
what I'm saying?
Like,
Because he's like old Philly meets new Philly.
but again, so like, I don't put a lot of value in that. See, like, this is something that happens all of the, and I've heard Charlamagne say, and I'm a big fan of Charlamagne, so
Yeah.
I don't want to sound
Shout
bashing
out.
him. So shout out to Charlamagne,
Nigga.
Brilliant Idiots, and the Breakfast Club and all that shit. But this is the way I see it. It's like,
I'm recording. Fuck
you
this
done?
shit.
Okay. So here's how I feel about Charlamagne in that situation.
Right.
Charlamagne understands his brand is to stay hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to give great content. It's not to be right.
It is to give.
No, it's not.
It is
It's
to
meant
give.
to be hot.
It is to
No,
give
no,
great content.
no.
Yes.
To be hot first. I have to be hot. The content comes second. If it was all about the content, then we would just go to the people who make great content. It's to be hot. Charlamagne is hot.
He's a radio personality, so he
Personality.
gives
If they're hot,
content.
they're on fire.
Content.
No, motherfucker. If that was the case,
That's why he's on the radio. He gives content.
No, it's about being hot. Listen, let me give you an example. Let's break it down to music. Who sings better, Ashanti or Kelly Price?
Ashanti.
Price. The fuck wrong now? Throw this.
I was just messing with y'all.
Right.
I didn't say. I haven't
So-
said nothing for like 5 minutes. So.
Right. So we know is it a consensus? Il Rain, who got
Mission
your vote? For real,
accomplished.
for real. Who got your vote?
Huh?
Kelly Price or Ashanti?
Kelly Price.
Kelly.
All right, and I so we are in agreement. We have 100%.
But you didn't say
buy-in.
nothing.
No, I agree. Kelly Price is the better singer. Who sold the most records?
Ashanti.
By a long shot.
Baby, baby.
Right.
Oh, baby.
Like all three of us married, all three of our wives get in the
Oh,
studio.
baby.
I believe that they could sing as good as Ashanti could.
Wait, you don't get it? She always. No, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
So, but Ashanti was hot. She sold millions and millions of records
It was them
because
thighs.
she was hot. Kelly Price had the Kelly Price had the content and she had the substance, but she wasn't hot. So
Yeah,
to
you're
me,
right.
Charlamagne's job is to be hot first and then provide great content second. I'm a fan of his because he does provide great content. This is what I was getting to though. Here's my point. He talks about how older generations shit on the new guys, right? Like they don't like it because things are a certain way. And he says, I accept the new generation. You know why he accepts the new generation? It's his job to accept the new generation.
Of course.
You don't have
Pepsi,
a
of
choice.
Of course. Yeah.
You don't have a
Coca-Cola
vote. You work
Classic.
for iHeart. your job is to interview Lil Uzi Vert. Your job is to interview Young Savage. 21 Savage. Your job is to interview Chief Keef.
Have you heard-
You cannot continue to shit on these guys and get good interviews from them. It's not gonna happen.
Have you heard there's a guy called 22 Savage out there?
I
Who?
did hear about that.
Who called him out?
He went to jail.
22 Savage?
I think he went to jail for shooting somebody.
21 Savage?
No, 22 Savage.
22 Savage.
But I guess that's the end of that since he done went to jail. For
Yeah, so now
That was
22
quick.
Savage got to come around.
It's a
and save the
22
day.
Savage.
Yeah.
What happened to 21 Savage?
He upgraded.
I think y'all bullshit, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that
But
was a good one.
I like Charlamagne and I like Beans.
Right.
Now Beans did some fuck shit because he's stating his opinion as a fact. Like when he talked about the whole Lil Mama situation and he's saying,
Yeah, that
"Oh,
wasn't
you
necessary."
would." But here's the thing, though. Again, it's like I'm more of a factual based person. So the fact is, Lil Mama was crying about her mom who was deceased. Well, who is deceased. That's why she was crying.
Right.
She wasn't crying because Charlamagne came with her son Conway. So Beans was off point
Yeah, he
when he
was.
made that statement.
Yeah.
I don't
He got
feel
a
like
little mixed up.
I don't feel like Fredro pressed him.
No,
I feel like
not at all.
Fredro got aggressive and got loud, but to me that's that rah-rah bullshit. I remember one time I was at work, it was a dude who decided he was doing some hoe shit. So I called him out on the hoe shit that he was doing. So he decided, okay, we gonna fight. I'm at work for Harris County. This is why we at West Side. This is how I knew he didn't want to fight. He got on the phone and he said, hey man, get my bail money ready. And I laughed and I said, that nigga don't want to fight. Because he's putting on the scene, he want attention. And to me, that's what Fred Joe was doing. When Fred Joe was doing all that rah-rah shit, that was some hold me back shit.
Right.
So he didn't want to fight. Charlamagne peeped that and he was like, well, if you want 5 minutes, I give you 5 minutes. When Beans put his hand in his face, he felt like this nigga really will steal me. I don't want to fight him. Now, he knew that Beans can only get off a punch or two, and then Wax was going to be in there on his ass. So he was comfortable. That's why he don't look rattled, and he'll never look rattled.
Right.
Because he's not scary.
Right.
I don't think Charlamagne to be a bitch or a hoe.
Right.
I think him to be very smart, and I feel like he's calculated.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes his calculator out, and he decides, you know what? I can go here with Beanie, but I can't go there. So he'll go to that line, and he'll know that Beanie's going to get but so upset because he's not the person who's going to risk it all and say, fuck it. He knows that he does have opportunities that'll be presented to him, and he know he does have kids, and he'll only go so far. But Beanie was to let him know that, hey, look, don't play with me like that. Like you could say
Play with
whatever you
something
want to
that's
say.
safe.
Yeah, play with something that's
Play
safe.
with
Like you
something
said.
safe. Shit.
Play with something that's safe.
All right, and that's enough of that. I did a whole lot
And
of talking
there's the
in that
DJ
And
show.
there's the-
DJ the DJ has his own segment now. Straighten it out
Okay,
by DJ
so
the
look,
DJ.
So let me read this email that's addressed to Il Ran. Hold on.
Oh shit. Let me get another sip. Where did I put my cup?
Straighten it out with DJ.
And pull out my MacBook.
Oh. That ain't
Your
gonna work.
laptop.
It was so funny. I heard somebody say it the other day. I almost died.
Hey, him in that lab. That what?
And send your emails to yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. That's yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. If you need me to spell it out, that's yeahisaidit@gmail.com. I mean, no, ITPOD. Yeah, I fucked up. Shout out to Slow and Low. Hot Statters. Slow and Low.
Hot status.
Ah. Okay, y'all gotta talk and feel me.
Oh,
in
sorry.
While I'm, doing, while I'm waiting for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I was trying to make sure that, you know.
Your ass is boss. Boss talk. So, yeah.
We don't have any,
I just wanted to
I'm
see what
checking,
it,
like,
I just wanted to see
I
what
don't
it
have no
was.
messages at the moment. But if you do want to call in, 601-641-9474. You can let us know what you think, what you feel. You want to shout out. You just want to say us to say your name and play your little message. Oh shit! Sorry.
damn.
Shout out to Slow and Low. You want us to play your message, whatever the case may be. 601-641-9474.
9474.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't
If
know
you
what's
want
going on.
Humvee to sing you a happy birthday, call a week ahead of time. Leave a message a week ahead of time
Wow. I'm getting requests now.
so Humvee can sing happy birthday to you.
I can sing happy birthday on the next podcast because your birthday is a week away. Off from the. Never mind. All right. Did you did you see the debate? Did you get a chance to see the debate? I saw the highlights. And
Low lights.
Okay, lights. I saw those, and it's nothing for black people.
The thing with the debates, man, and me not hardly giving a shit
For
is like I'm not entertained by it.
real. Right.
So you can only do two things. You can inform me or you can entertain me, right?
Right.
Isn't that the way most of it goes? Like everything else is kind of like, what are you doing? If you're not informing me or entertaining me, you're just kind of like wasting my time, right?
But I think I'm gonna forget to vote that day,
I
Wow.
think
and I don't want to though.
Well, then don't.
don't forget.
Don't forget. Yeah. Don't forget to vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is kind of, that's what forgetting is.
Yeah. Or not forgetting. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
Anyway, I feel like it's a bunch of bullshit going on, and what they're talking about, I feel like it's all fluff and filler. Obviously, Donald Trump doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Right.
That's very disturbing. That you can go that far and be that incompetent.
It is.
Like, it's really
It's the
unsettling.
craziest shit in the
Like,
world.
It's like, wow.
So I know I could be a boss.
And then Hillary, it's like she's just saying whatever sounds good. Now I know she's done some work,
Yeah, in the White House. X amount
but
of years.
she's also done some dirt.
Right. That's what
Well, that's
politics
all
means.
politicians.
Politics
Yeah.
means do work and dirt.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't knock it. I'm just like,
Right.
why I can't. How do I deal with that, knowing that? Like, that was my problem with voting during the election. Like, when I was first able to vote, old enough to vote,
Right.
George W. Bush was running for president, and I'm sitting there looking at this shit like,
I remember.
this ain't gonna work for me. And then he stole an election,
Yes.
Right.
got found out, and got away with it anyway.
So we voting for Iran for president, and we're
Yeah.
writing in Montoya's K as a vice, correct?
Right.
That's
Montoya's K.
Montoyis K. We're
Yeah.
gonna stop right there.
So Montoya's K is gonna be my what you call him?
Vice president.
Vice
No, with your running mate.
Yeah, you're running mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out
Vote
my
me.
brother.
I'm Secretary of State if you win.
Hey man, I'm appointing.
I just want to be head
everybody-
of security.
Security of State.
Yeah.
What was it? What's that
The
movie?
Chris Rock movie?
head of state.
Head of State.
Head of state.
Wasn't that him? We called for security and they come.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Boom.
We're in there.
In that thing like a G-string.
So I don't know if y'all noticed, if y'all had got a chance. I don't tweet very much, but last week I made an official. I've accepted the nomination to go on my campaign.
yes.
Started my campaign run as President of the United States. Vote for Iran.
I did not
Illran
see
for
that.
president. Illran. That's ILLRAN for president.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the email ready. Here we go.
Let's go.
This is it's titled For Illran.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Illran, this is for you.
It's for me. It's for me.
I'm in a
A cookie.
relationship with someone, and she wants to take our relationship to the next level.
Why the fuck
We
is
are
she asking?
sexually active. Now she wants to be official and move in. What's your advice? I'm 26 and she is 24. My nickname has been Macaroni Tony for years. If you catch my drift.
That laugh, that is crazy.
Macaroni Tony. Shout out to Macaroni Tony.
What's your advice for Macaroni Tony?
I ain't
So
hear it.
let me get this straight, right? So he been messing around. See, this the shit is supposed to be on camera, though, right?
Hey man.
Go.
So Macaroni Tony's been in a relationship.
Right.
Does he say how long? Cause I'm
He
kind
didn't
of.
say how long. He didn't. I was
So-
looking for that. I looked back for that. I didn't see it.
So Macaroni Tony's in a relationship, right,
Uh-huh.
with this chick,
Right.
and they're sexually active.
Uh-huh. And now she want to make it official and move in.
How long had they been sexually active? He
I
didn't
don't
say
know.
like
He
we
didn't say
just
none of
started.
that.
Oh, that's a factor?
It could be,
He could have fucked her twice and be like, shit.
yeah. So it was like shit.
With or without a condom?
I hit it twice. It was bad both times. No, you can't move in.
Damn.
Ass nigga.
That's cold.
No, I was just.
Yeah. Keep going.
So Macaroni Tony got this chick that he messing with.
Right.
He's in a relationship with.
He's in a situationship.
Situationship.
And she wanted to be a relationship.
Okay.
He's saying basically they fuck buddies. And now she want to make it official.
And he's
That's what I get from it.
And he's asking what to do.
Yeah, he said, what's your advice?
Nigga, how do you feel? Shit,
No.
what the fuck you
It said the title was For Iran.
Okay, here's the thing. I was trying to make sure I got all the shits right. And I'm gonna take another sip of this slow and low before I go a little deeper.
Yeah, get you a
And
shot
just
at
so
that
you know, if I'm a little extra blunt and I come off asshole-ish or anything like that. We are blaming the liquor. Okay.
Blame it on.
Now I may not come off like that, but just in case I do,
Just in case.
go get you a bottle of Slow and Low and then call the show once you're halfway down the neck of it, and then see how you
why.
feel.
Yeah, right.
Let's see if you can enunciate.
Motherfucker. Shit. Okay, Macaroni Tony. I guess I'll do this with you for the moment, since you went through the whole thing of putting my name on it and everything.
For
you want to put an address on it and everything.
Shit.
And we getting ready to wrap up this show too.
Boss.
How much time? I don't know how much time we got.
I'll say we've been about an hour and 6 minutes.
Well, you know my boxing bell is an hour, so. Okay. Anyway, look, you need to do a checklist. It doesn't have to literally be a checklist, but you have to do your checklist, man. You have to know that he's 26.
26 and she's 24.
Okay, so your brain is fully developed.
Right.
You're out of excuses other than experience, which you never stop
That's
experiencing
game he just
shit.
gave y'all.
You never stop experiencing shit, so that doesn't actually slow you down from doing anything, because that's part of it. But anyway, is she stable? Does she compare to the type of shit? Like, I want to say credit score type shit. Like, she got to rack up a certain amount of points, but I don't have a point system. But I've been out the game for so long, I don't need one.
Right.
But if she wants to move in, you need to know a little bit about her. Question number 1. Does she roll the toothpaste up from the bottom, or does she squeeze from the middle?
That's a huge factor.
It's something you got to know.
You got to know it.
Another question. If you are in the kitchen, how likely is it that there's going to be a jug or container of something that you like and you bought put back in there with nothing in it? That goes for anybody. Like, all of these questions, these are two-way questions.
Keep cooking.
God dang.
The other question. As a man, you have the option of leaving the toilet seat up or down. As a woman, you have a preference of leaving it down. Does she have a problem with that toilet seat being left up?
Wow.
Now, I'm going to tell you why that's an issue. Because unless you backing your ass up into the bathroom with the lights off, you know the motherfucking toilet seat is up or down when you get there. So if that's an issue, that's your fucking fault. I'm glad my wife never had no issue with the toilet seats, bro.
Like she going there like she a Mack truck, huh?
Of course not. Yeah. The fuck you backing up in there with your eyes closed for? Look and sit. Yeah. Do you just go sticking your ass anywhere?
Now we got another problem.
Sticking your naked ass anywhere.
We got a whole little issue, baby.
Okay, so she wants to move in. Does she know that when you're popping popcorn in the microwave, you don't actually use the popcorn button on there?
Very important. It's real game.
And last but not least,
You know, I was...
last but not least, this is a big one. This one's real.
Right.
This one's real. I'm assuming that you're from Houston, you live in Houston or something like that. In Texas. Actually, I shouldn't assume any damn thing. It's an email.
Right.
It's a World Wide Web. But anyway, in Texas, we run air conditioner, right?
Right.
all the time.
In the winter, we'll run the heater. We have central air. Everybody has central air, unless you got a little small,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, old school joint.
Trailer or something.
Or you
And-
planning to die soon.
Third ward or some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Shut
But
up.
anyway, so when it gets cold outside and your house is still a little warm, i.e. the fall time, and you know it's warm in the day, gets cool off at night, does she run the air condition instead of letting the windows up?
Yeah.
And then when it
Fender
gets
also.
cold, she didn't let, ran the AC and it got cold. Does she turn the heater on because it's too cold? Now that am I still on? Did you unplug it? Okay, you just unplugged it. All right.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you unplugged it like your shoes was off.
That is the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen someone do that before.
Yeah.
And you got to question somebody. You got to question a little bit about somebody's thought process if they turn the AC on when it's hot,
AC on when it's hot.
and then once it gets cold,
Once it get cold.
they turn the heat on because it's too cold.
Because it's too cold.
Right.
Okay.
In our process. They're just
Seasons.
reacting.
Seasons, though.
No, I'm talking about
like
in the same time.
day.
Like, say you get in your car and it's hot outside, so you turn the AC on.
And you get too
Jesus.
cold, so you didn't turn the heater on. That's some bullshit.
Okay, gotcha. That's yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
oh, no, I was just gonna say. So, my man Macaroni Tony, if your checklist is similar to mine, you will have a decision pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing to add to that checklist. You need to decide if a pint of ice cream is a single serving or if it's shared. And y'all
OMG.
need to agree on that shit. Whatever it is, y'all gotta agree on it.
Man,
In my house, a pint is a single serving. That means it's my ice cream, and if you want one, I gladly buy you yours. But don't touch none of mine.
right on.
I'm just saying. You
That's
might
a
wanna add
pint.
that.
That's just a pint.
It's just a pint. That's light work. That's light. dog.
Light work.
Come on, man. So, Humvee, you got anything to add? I know it's 4 ill ran. I threw my 2 cents in. You got a quarter nickel penny dime anything you want to add to it?
Mad, man.
Okay,
that
well,
shit.
shit, we
Fuck
can
that
wrap this up on that note. I feel
Hold
like I gave some good advice.
on. I got something I want to say. I gotta say this.
Say it.
Go see Birth of a Nation.
Go see Birth of a Nation.
Birth
please.
of a
Shout out
Nation.
to Nate Parker. Shout
Go
out to
see it.
everybody who was a part of the film. Just go. Here's my advice. Go see the movie and form your own opinion. Don't decide it's a great movie before you see it. Don't decide it's a terrible movie before you see it. Don't decide I'm not going to see the movie because Nate Parker produced it and he was accused of rape and acquitted. If that's the case, don't listen to R. Kelly or Tupac. Both of them were convicted. No, one of them was acquitted, but we saw the tape, so we know the motherfucker did it. And the other one was charged with sexual misconduct, sexual assault, and convicted of it in Tupac. Right?
Yeah, we got a presidential candidate that doesn't mind grabbing her by the pussy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Grab her by the pussy.
Right.
Oh, it's just locker room talk.
Yeah.
Looking at.
without a locker room in sight.
Right.
Head ass.
Probably ain't never been on a motherfucker.
So go see Birth of a Nation. Form your own opinion on the movie. Call us in. Let us know what you think about it. Email us. So call in at 601-641-9474. That's 601-641-YISI. Hit us up on YISIshow.com. Go to the Facebook page. That's Yeah I Said It Show. Give us an email at yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. Whatever way you choose to communicate. And you can also text in to 601-641-9474.
That
you
you
can
can.
text it in, and let us know what you think about Birth of a Nation. Next week, and come back, I give my opinion.
And grabbing
on
her
the
by the pussy.
yeah, for real.
movie. Yeah, don't grab nobody by the pussy.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Please don't do that.
What?
Yeah.
All right, man. You can hit me
You
up
can
at
find me.
IG, Twitter, GThangrec, GTHANGREC. Holla.
I'm on Instagram and what's the other joint? I'm Ill Ran on Instagram. I'm Ill Ran on Facebook, and on Twitter I'm at Ill_Ran_is_back.
Yeah. And don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.